Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. Champion versus champion for the FCC Middleweight Championship. To be fought over 5-minute rounds. Brought to you in association with JK Attire, the venue, and Pitbull Wet Coast. So introducing first, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a record of 4 victories, 3 defeats, representing Team Chongi. He is the current reigning, defending FCC Middleweight Champion, Shaun Hampton. His opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He is the current FCC lightweight champion with a record of 5 victories, no defeats. Representing Fight Factory, please welcome Kenneth Richardson. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Neil Hall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Our main event, champion versus champion. The middleweight champion, Shaun Hampton, defending his title against the current reigning welterweight champion, Kenneth Richardson, fighting in the red corner with the black trunks. Brad, I'm excited.
Yeah, Brad Wharton and Steve Cook Abbott, privileged to call the action. You want to talk about FCC pedigree. Shaun Hampton was the amateur lightweight champion, moved down to middleweight, picked up a pro title. Kenneth Richardson, amateur welterweight champion, pro welterweight champion, moves up to fight for Shaun Hampton's belt.
And I gotta say, straight away, the size difference isn't hugely noticeable.
Absolutely not. You know, Kenneth looked phenomenal on the scales yesterday. Shaun always does.
Yeah. Shaun perhaps a little bit thicker of the two.
Yeah, you know, but Ken certainly didn't look like, you know, it was any chore to move up in weight for him.
No, and perhaps a welcome break for having to shed a few pounds before fights.
Well, his good lady did say yesterday, I love this camp, I've had a happy husband, so there's been no you know, grumpy weight cut week. I think we're all winners in that situation. Hampton's built a reputation here at FCC and elsewhere for getting involved in absolute wars.
Oh yeah.
His pro fight against, his pro debut, I believe it was, against Adam Wright was absolutely insane. His last fight against Lucas Pilch was crazy. Richardson's forged his reputation as a consummate pressure fighter. He'll put you up on the cage, he'll grind you down. Ooh. Oh, big right hand from Hampton there.
Yeah. Maybe Hampton with a touch more power, you'd think.
Maybe. You know, I've been speaking to a few guys who've trained with both these men, and you know, they feel that the grappling's even. They feel that Ken might just be the better technical striker, but when it gets into a war, when Hampton drags you into that war, you know, it can be anything goes. Well, I think there's a little cut over Hampton's eyebrow there, and I believe a tiny one on the nose of Ken Richardson. But that may just be blood from Shaun Hampton. I can't really tell from this angle. Neither cut, anything to worry about at this stage. A nice 1-2 there from the welterweight champion Richardson.
The thing about Shaun Hampton is, well, we know he's not afraid to get dragged into the trenches. He's been in those horrible grinding fights. Has Richardson?
You know, potentially not to the extent that Hampton has. You know, he's undefeated. He's fought some good guys as an amateur and a pro. This is arguably I would say not even arguably, this is the toughest test of both these guys so far. Richardson with a nice single leg though. Hampton's in on the neck. Powerful
pop his head
from
out.
Hampton, but Richardson able to pop his head out, look for the elbows now.
Yeah, he's looking to, oh, he almost had that arm crucifixed as well, but looking to control here for now. Ooh, back of the head, straight on that, the referee. And again.
Neil Hall is going to break the action here.
Sally, you cannot hit the back of the head, simple as that.
I'm sure not malicious by Ken at all. But regardless, you've got to be careful of that shot placement. Nice elbow there.
See, it's still tight though. It's close. Neil's looking real close at that to make sure that it's not to the back of the head at all.
Well, it looked like he warned him that he was going to take a point with one more infraction there.
Hampton rolls. Good scramble by Richardson. Again.
Hampton doing well to defend though. Looking to keep his hip on the mat. Oh, and another nice elbow from Richardson.
Richardson moves all the way around and used that ankle to roll him. Very nice.
Richardson looking for something of a cradle here as he looks to create some space to fire more shots. Oh, another nice elbow from Kenneth Richardson. Shades of his fight with Tom Briggs last time out at FCC. His early barrage of elbows in the first round.
And already Hampton, who's used to cutting. I think he cuts quite easy, but bleeding already. And not a dribble anymore. K-Force just continuing to hold that pressure, land little shots, not allowing Hampton to set himself or get any weight, get any base to stand.
Hampton looking to power out now.
Richardson control again. Nice control, pulls his man back down.
We talked about Richardson being the pressure fighter here, and that's exactly what we're seeing in this first round.
Absolutely.
Hampton, though, used to being in these tough spots.
Very little, well, no wasted movement at all from Richardson here. Everything he's throwing is trying to get through. He's not wasting energy.
Final 10 seconds of the round, and Hampton
looks in trouble.
Well, he's doing enough, though. You know, these aren't huge shots, and the referee might consider stopping it if he wasn't moving. Nice knee to the body there from Ken Richardson, and he had to be very careful with his shot placement on that one.
That eye's starting to swell a little bit. That left eye, you can see it from here. The profile, it's starting to come out quite big.
You know, tell us something we don't know. Ooh. They're going to get some ice on that one, but what they really need is an end swell.
The welterweight champion Richardson got to be feeling confident after that round. Starts on the feet again.
And the doctor's actually been called in to take a look at the eye here. I get a feeling they're going to let this go unless the doctor feels there's a fractured orbital.
Well, that's not the most pleasant thing I've seen on my TV screen all day, Brad, but...
Referee just checking Hampton's sight now. And tense moments in the corner of the middleweight champion, Shaun Hampton. I think they're going to let this one go.
Well, our minute has got to be up, so the seconds are going to have to be close.
Oh no, it's been waved off.
It's all over!
Oh, what a shame. Shaun Hampton looking absolutely incredulous.
Yeah, man, that is a shame. You know he's game to go, but is it the best thing for him?
Look, fighter safety is of absolute utmost importance here at FCC and everywhere in MMA. Look, I'm not a doctor, so you know I don't know what the doctor's seen in that one, but the referee's called a stop to the contest due to that eye injury. Look, if you get swelling that bad around an eye, it usually means that there's a fracture in the orbital, and that's dangerous. You shouldn't be taking punches there. The orbital bone's there to protect your eye. And if there's damage there, the fight needs to stop. You know, it's not how either of these guys would have wanted this contest to end, I'm sure. Whether this gets run back at FCC 23 or not, you know, who's to say? Lots of rumors of Shaun Hampton perhaps being headhunted after this one, but Kenneth Richardson being headhunted after this one, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But regardless, a one-way traffic performance from the welterweight champ tonight in his new weight class, and a pretty consummate one.
I gotta ask, and I should know, but I don't. Is he FCC's first champ?
Yep, absolutely he is.
Congratulations, Kenneth Richardson. Let's turn it over to our MC, who's gonna make the night official.
Ladies and gentlemen, our doctors stop the contest. Your winner and new FC